Like, did he block me? So then I did this. I went to his Venmo and I sent him $1 and I said, did you block me?
What's the most thirstiest, simplest message that you've received in your DMs, Facebook, etc.?
Hey, beautiful. You look so gorgeous, sweet, and beautiful lady. I'm interested in having you as my sugar baby. I'll be paying you $6,000 weekly allowance. I love you, and I know your friend Tiara. Hit me up.
We get out to the kitchen to start making breakfast and we realize that we're out of coffee. So I'm like, okay, I guess we gotta get in the car to go get coffee. And he was like, I think you should just go alone. And I just felt my heart rip into two.
Hello there fellas, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna see women struggling with, of course, dating and not succeeding in that. But before doing that, do like, share, subscribe, and let's see what we got here.
How long should a guy last in bed?
It's up to you.
What? We're just giving a pat on the shoulder. Okay. If you were in a room alone with me, how long would you last in bed?
Do I have a choice to stay in that room? Could I leave?
I'm just asking, how long would you last?
I would walk out of the room.
You would walk out of the room?
Yeah.
You don't want me?
If it makes you feel better, how would it make you feel?
You don't want me. He's missing out.
I cannot be the only one who's experienced the violently humbling moment when someone asks what you do for fun and you come to the realization that you simply are not fun.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So, it's 6:30, and I had plans with 3 different people, all of which never text me back. That's fine. One from a guy who I've been seeing for a few months now. I like him a lot, and he's the worst texter on the face of this earth. And then 2 girlfriends, one of which, like, I get. The other one, I also get. But it's like, I've decided I'm going to turn my phone off for the rest of the night. But before doing that, I'm gonna order probably $50 worth of sushi, roll a blunt, take a bath, and be in bed by like 10. Is this what 30 is like?
So she understands her girlfriend's not texting, but if a guy doesn't, he's like the worst texter or whatever she gave the title to him. She's basically seeking attention. And now she's going to close off or block a network so that she doesn't receive any more messages or something like that. What if there is an emergency and because of you doing dumb shit like this for attention, of course you're doing this for gaining more attention. Women like to do that on social media all the time. They will remove their profile picture or put a sad status for wanting more attention from other people. And this is similarly the same thing.
If you're newly single or just like getting back out there and dating, I need to tell you something, which is there is always another guy around the corner. I really struggled with this when I started dating again. I was in an 8-year-long relationship my entire 20s. We were married and I got divorced a couple years ago. And I knew it was so irrational, but every time I'd meet a guy who I was attracted to and interested in, I would have this feeling and this fear of like, what if this is the last guy? Like, what if this is the last guy that I'm attracted to? And if I let go of this, there's just like nothing else out there for me. And obviously it just like all comes back to like having a scarcity mindset versus an abundance mindset. But I'm just here to tell you, a couple years into dating, there is always another great guy around the corner. But you have to let go of the last one who's like not doing it for you in order to meet the next one.
They probably didn't realize that the last great guy did exist and it was her husband. The next guys are just guys trying to pound her and move on. She's not going to get another husband. It's going to be really rare in these current scenarios when men are waking up and they're just having fun and moving on. They don't want to settle down with a woman like her who cannot even save her previous marriage. That's a bad thing on her resume. I don't think any wise man is going to marry her out.
This might be dramatic. I'm not saying that it's not. Is anyone else just tired of dating? I literally just sat in my car for 20 minutes crying because I'm so tired of pointless conversations and meaningless interactions with people that go absolutely nowhere. And by the way, no one has hurt my feelings. Nothing has happened to trigger this except for me just realizing like, what is the point? Truly, like, no one dates with intention and actually wants anything serious, and it's just like constant disappointment. And I'm just tired of having that negative energy in my life. But I also feel like I'm getting older and it's like I have to put some effort into dating or I'm just gonna be alone forever. But now I'm just honestly getting to the point where I'm just gonna be the single aunt, and I think I'm okay with that.
This is another example of women kind of shooting their shot with higher lead or higher level of guys, and those guys just want to sleep around, and she thinks she has a chance with such guys, but then realize that those guys don't want any serious relationship, and that's why we got her like now. And she's saying she's dating with intention. Seriously, right now, she should have done that from the very beginning. What was stopping her? Of course, she was having fun at the beginning, but now it's not fun anymore.
Me and my fiance have to break up. He literally just did something unforgivable this morning and I just can't get over it. So it's Saturday, we sleep in, we wake up, we have a nice little snuggle in bed. Everything's going the exact way you want a Saturday to go. After a little bit, he's like, should we get up? Should we make breakfast? I'm like, yeah, let's do that. We get out to the kitchen to start making breakfast and we realize that we're out of coffee. So I'm like, okay, I guess we gotta get in the car to go get coffee. And he was like, I think you should just go alone. And I just felt my heart rip into two. And I was like, what do you mean that I should just go get coffee alone? And he was like, efficiency-wise, doesn't it make more sense for me to stay here and make breakfast while you go get coffee so that by the time we both get back or I finish with the breakfast, we'll be ready to eat, we'll be ready to have breakfast. And I was like, what? We go everywhere together, we do everything together, we're not gonna go get coffee together? You're gonna send me out into the world on my own to go get coffee? You want to be efficient? You don't want to hang out every single second of every single day together? I'm sorry, but that doesn't work for me. I need my little passenger princess beside me to go get coffee. Anyway, I got the stupid coffee, but I'm considering just not driving home and just leaving him forever.
I'm wondering, she recorded this and she probably listened to it before posting it. Did she not realize how stupid she sounded? The guy made perfect sense. You go get the coffee, I'll make the breakfast meanwhile so that you can save time and eat the breakfast early on and do more things the rest of the day or something like that. She can understand a simple thing like that. And I don't know if she's really broken up or if this is just one of the drama women like to post to get engagement. But this is so stupid to even think of.
What's the most thirstiest, simpest message that you've received in your DMs, Facebook, etc.?
So I had a guy say to me, girl, you're a nurse. I need mouth to mouth. Come resuscitate me.
What about you?
I mean, I've had damn, I should have been your baby daddy.
I don't want to say that.
What about you?
Hey, beautiful. You look so gorgeous, sweet, and beautiful lady. I'm interested in having you as my sugar baby. I'll be paying you $6,000 weekly allowance. I love you, and I know your friend Tiara. Hit me up.
You took that $6,000?
I'm good. Because, $6,000 ain't free.
The reason why I had y'all do that exercise was for truly one reason. So the woman can see, you ladies can see, that you're not that special. Because the same thing a doing to Brandy is the same doing to Francis, same thing doing to Savannah, and the same thing is doing to Dana. The problem is with the simps when they do too much, because then it gives the woman an over sense of ego, and you could have a girl that's really like a 2, but she's thinking she's a 10, so she's disqualifying guys that she should actually be dating, but those other guys that she's getting attention from only want to hit. So she's 30 or 35, 40 now, and she can't get no serious relationship from men, and then she's talking about, oh, all men are crap. Well, all men aren't crap. You just disqualified all the other that really would take you serious.
Man, that was perfect. Perfect example, and the message was delivered perfectly. Let me know what you guys feel about this.
You know what's worse than Sunday scaries? Saturday scaries. I messaged a guy that I did not talk to for 8 years. Literally hooked up with him 8 years ago. And I randomly thought about him, when you're single at 28, you start thinking about, oh, maybe from the past, this is a good guy. Yeah, no, this is what went down. First I messaged him, hey stranger. He said, sorry, who's this? I said, Leah Bars. And then when I said, I said Leah, haha, and then I said Bars. And then when I sent Bars, it didn't say delivered. So I was like, did he block me? So then I did this. I went to his Venmo and I sent him $1 and I said, did you block me? And then he unblocked me and said, what's up? This is random. And I said, well, why did you block me? He said, why are you texting me? I said, whoa, I don't know, to catch up. He's like, it's been 8 years. I said, damn, I didn't know people couldn't talk again. My bad. He was like, I have a wife and kids now. Plot twist, my bad. He said, think you're a weirdo. I said, right back at ya. And then the conversation just ended, and honestly woke up mortified. Simply mortified. So please stitch this with any other stories that you have that are similar or worse than this, so it makes me feel better about my decisions. Thank you.
And TikTok is filled with such moments. They think they're doing some smart thing, but they all come out to be very stupid. Why would you post this when it's a solid L? There is nothing but L in this script for her. what she was expecting. Like maybe social media engagement is that more of importance than your own sensibility.
Let me tell you why more and more girls my age are looking for an older man to date now. And for reference, I'm 24. So I feel like it's a known fact by now that I've been single for the past 5 years. And typically I've really only dated guys around like my age range, so like mid-20s, and it's been a disaster. They can't be loyal to save their lives. They're boring. Like, sorry, but it's true. They're not adventurous at all. And it's the same thing with every one of them. But older guys, they're wise, they'll treat you like a princess, they're loyal, and just so many other things. But like, I've never had a guy go downtown on me before. But like, think about it. An older guy would never stand for that. I need better.
Okay, I'm back on the dating apps. It's been like 5 months, 6 months since my last relationship. I'm ready to go on a date and possibly meet someone. I have very low expectations. Not standards, but expectations of the pool I'm choosing from, because I have a bazillion likes because y'all just swipe right on everyone, right? That's like the thing men do, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Of those likes, I would find like maybe 5. So you liked me first. I said okay. And then you just don't message. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Why is she surprised? Like she herself said, like men be swiping on everyone. So she just wanting few bunch of men, so assuming only good looking men or good men with like proper status in their bio or something like that. Only she's going to accept those, and those dudes, she thinks that as like, you know, like the only ones looking for her. No, those dudes are getting the same reaction from plenty of women. Like women select the same kind of guy online. So if there's a chat, all women are going to swipe right on that kind of guy, and she thinks she's special. No, you are just one of the many, and the guy can choose not to engage with you.
Never get approached by men, ever, let alone attractive men, like men that I would even consider or fathom giving a chance. Maybe this is just a me thing. I don't really go out a lot, so I'm not 100% sure what the deal is. Oh my god, and it's so frustrating too, because it's like, really? Am I not giving off like the energy that I want to be talked to? I mean, I don't go to a lot of bars, let's be real. Like, I don't go out much, but still, even just in general, even when I was going out, it was like, the guys who would come up to me were the guys who were so used to just crashing and burning all the time. Like, they were just so desperate. They would go up to anyone. And it was actually kind of an insult when they would come up to me. I would literally be like, what the hell were you thinking? Anyways, I just got my notes done. So if anyone wants to man up and come up to me, maybe you can put a rock on these cute little fingers. Please have some balls.
Well, what's stopping you from doing the same? Like, go approach a guy you're interested in. Guys are not going to come up and approach to you if they are like going to get labeled as a creep or something. It's crazy right now for men to approach random strangers.
You tell me I am your idea of the perfect woman. You call me beautiful before you even know me. You say you're not going anywhere. You say I am the most genuinely kind person you have ever met. You say I am the person you've been waiting for. You say when I meet your family, not if. You say you'd move mountains for me, take bullets for me, that you'd put a ring on it, but all you're looking for is friendship. You call my child baggage. You say I am nothing but a MILF, a fetish, that no one will ever truly want me ever again. You say I am used. You say there is someone else, someone better. You hold out for better. You tell me the worst things I think about myself are true. You tell me I'm not worth it. I'm not listening to you anymore.
I think you should listen to that guy who is the you in this video, like, because that you was 100% right. You can delay or you can ignore the information he was giving you, but that doesn't change the fact. We lost all that importance when he mentioned you got the kid. I'll suffer alone.
Stereotype is that women are most beautiful when they're like in their late teens, like the most youthful, right? Early 20s, gravity hasn't really affected your face yet, like no real signs of aging, super plump, whatever.
Well, I think that's actually not true. Every time I've seen like an influencer or like a celebrity or someone that I haven't seen in a while, and I think they look particularly amazing, I Google their age, and now it's become a pattern. They are always 26. I look back at my old photos when I was 26, and I think that was a peak of mine too. 26 is like your face is a little bit older. It's kind of like, but you still have that, like, you know, the plumpness in it, but you've aged a bit. There's something about 26.
Man, women will do everything in their power, avoid accepting facts. Like, everyone will do that. You just give them facts, they were like, no, but this, no, but that, it could be that way, it could be this way. Bitch, shut the fuck up and just accept it. Why do we have to fight all the time? It's proven by science. No one is saying it's a myth, it's a proven fact. It's just stupid, man.
Sullivan Nancy update. I have 3 dates planned for the next week and a half. I'm gonna have follow through. I know I've said this before, but this time I have follow through. And you think my biggest fear about meeting up with strangers would be that they're gonna unalive me or, you know, something. But it's not. There's no fear there. Whatever is gonna happen in life is gonna happen. But I do have a little bit of fear that none of them are actually available. And I think that's my trauma seeping through. Or the reality that married men do prey on single women on dating sites. And they say they're poly, but really they're just cheating on their wives. That I will emotionally invest into somebody, and my emotional investment in the end breaks another woman. I think I'm having massive trust issues. I'm totally aware that the trauma response is coming from watching my ex-husband do this to women. I remember the last woman who got a hold of me and told me how much she loved him, and that he said that he loved her, and that he told her amazing things about me, that I was just an amazing, spectacular human, and that I was down with his actions when really I wasn't. I was suffering at home in a really relationship and being deprived human connection on my own. It's funny because when my husband did this, I wasn't jealous of the women. I was jealous of the fact that he got to go have human connection and I didn't. It was so much easier when he was sleeping with men.
She said that she also has 3 other dates planned in case you missed the starting part of the video. So what she's planning to do with all those 3 guys? Well, obviously not just talk. Well, anyways, that's it for this video, man. If you enjoy, like, share, subscribe. If you want more of this content, here are some examples you can choose from, and I'll see you next one. Thanks for watching.